Okay, so I just got lunch. I know, it's been so long since we've talked because, like, honestly, I don't even remember the last time we talked. It's been a while. Wow, my eyes look absolutely insane in this lighting. So sorry about that. Anyways, I was, like, in the middle of my lunch, you know. I thought I'd call you, see how you're doing. But, yeah. Today, oh my gosh, I did not want to get out of bed today. Like, you would not believe. I had to peel myself out of bed to, like, get up today. It was so hard. Just because, like, my job, I'm so grateful for. I'm so grateful for my job. It's great. But when it's slow, I have literally nothing to do. And so I just sit there bored. And so it's kind of boring. But, hold on. I need a drink. My throat's a little dry. Excuse me. Anyways, so I was like, whatever, I have to go. But usually when it's like that hard for me to go to work, I'll give myself a little fun little treat. So I went to one of my favorite restaurants, called Cafe Zupa's. I don't know, have you been to Cafe Zupa's? You don't remember? They have like soups and salads and stuff. I think they're mostly Utah thing. Have you? I don't know. Well, anyways, I love it. And they used to have this vegetarian sandwich that I loved. It had like coconut grilled tofu. And even though I'm not vegetarian, I just like love sandwiches that are like mostly vegetables. Because like all the different textures, they just meld so beautifully. They're so, so, so good. So I was like, oh, I loved it. But then they replaced it with like a vegan chicken patty thing. And it was kind of like fried and greasy. And I was like, no, I liked the sandwich because it was so like, oh wow, I keep burping. I'm so sorry. Because it was so like refreshing, and now there's like this fried chicken patty on it, and it's not really my thing. So I was like, well, whatever. I'm just gonna get something else for a while. And then they brought it back without the fried chicken, probably because it was nasty like that. But they put sweet potatoes on it instead of tofu, and I was like, I just don't know if sweet potatoes would like fit with the flavors. So I really love the pesto sauce that's on there. So I got their like turkey avocado club, which is like turkey bacon, avocado, microgreens and then I put that sauce, the pesto sauce, on it. And I ate like half of it already because I kind of started eating before I called you. Sorry. But it just like, it's not the same. Like it doesn't have the cucumbers and stuff like that the other sandwich has, so it's okay. So anyways, I thought I would just like do lunch with you, if that's okay. I had to call the doctor today because I had an appointment scheduled. Well, I had my physical like a week or two ago, and so that was great. They gave me a shot that hurt for literally like a week. Like my arm, like I couldn't raise it up normally. It was so weird. Anyways, she wanted me to get an endoscopy because I have like chronic heartburn, chronic acid reflux, and she wanted to make sure everything was okay. But like, they literally called me. Well, I set one up. They had one for this Friday, which was really cool. But then they sent me this email today saying it was gonna literally be $500 with insurance. I was like, look, I don't have the money for that. I don't really have that many crazy symptoms right now. If I take my omeprazole every single day, I'll be fine. You know, and I'm not saying like this is medical advice. Well, my doctor said I could. So it's under a doctor's supervision, just so y'all know. Oh my gosh, you're like, so, okay, whoa, okay, sorry, my phone's kind of weird. Anyways, I thought I'd just eat with you, and maybe we could, like, talk a little bit, chat, catch up. So, this is a sandwich. It has ciabatta bread, which I love, but it just doesn't have all the vegetables I like. Also, they gave me this like huge container for the one sandwich. Kind of crazy. I love Cafe Zupa's, but they really need to like get it together with their plastic waste. So, whatever though. But they do give you a free chocolate strawberry with every purchase, which is fantastic. Why is it so dark looking? If I bring you closer, will it lighten back up? Okay, you're gonna sit well, it's kind of a weird angle for you. Okay, you can sit right there. I don't know why you're so dark. But anyways, so then that's kind of the dealio. What else is there to talk about? My work. I actually like my job. It's just like when it's slow, it's boring. But when it's not slow, it's like not that bad, you know? It's like great when it's not slow. It's like, I mean, it's not my dream job, and it's not really something I want to go into because it's a chiropractic assistant, and I don't want to be a chiropractor. But it's fine. It's good. I like it. It's great. It pays pretty well. So, yeah. Their bread is also so floury. So it's like kind of hard. Is this a weird angle for you? Here. I'll put you back up here. I just like can't see you very well because the sun's so bright. But it's okay. So, anyways, what's new with you? You know what I don't get is how mukbangers literally like they just like just eat food at a camera. I feel like it's like so strange, but you know, because I thought about doing a YouTube video where I did that, and I was like, but would it be weird for me to just like eat at a camera? But I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't. Maybe it'd be fine. You know, I could title like. See, like, I wish there was cucumbers. Because they didn't put enough greens on here for there to really be a crunch, so it's all kind of the same texture. Not my thing. I forgot to tell you. This sandwich... I also bought a dessert. This sandwich was supposed to be $8. It didn't say how much the dessert was, but it looks so good, and I've been wanting to try something like that for so long. I'll show you in a minute what it is. It was $22. I don't remember it being that expensive. I haven't been here in like a year and a half, but I didn't think it was that expensive here. Gosh. Literally insane. Anyways, have you watched any new TV shows? I really want to watch When Life Gives You Tangerines, the like K-drama with IU in it, but I don't have Netflix, so I'm trying to decide if I should just pay for a month of Netflix now that all the episodes are out and just like binge it. But this sandwich cost a Netflix subscription for a month. I could have watched a whole month of Netflix with this meal. Isn't that crazy? Anyways, that's insane. So I do love Cafe Sopas. I love their flavors. I might not go back for a while. Till I'm rich. Because it's a rich people place, I guess. Only rich people can eat healthy food. But yeah, so I was thinking about getting Netflix subscription for that. But I don't know, like the thing is like I love K-dramas because I feel like they're just like I feel like the themes they focus on are different than like American like TV show. Whoa, I can't talk. I feel like what am I talking about? The themes. Sorry. The themes that they focus on are like way like they're different than like the themes that American TV shows focus on for the most part, and I tend to like those themes a little bit better. You know, I feel like I like them a little bit more. I feel like they show a little bit more of like daily life and it's not as like this and that and this and that and this and like action packed. It's kind of like, excuse me, more slow going, you know? So I don't know. But I feel like most of the K-dramas that I want to watch are always on Netflix, and I don't have Netflix. So it's like, can I just get a month subscription and cancel it, or will I like have to continue paying for it so I can keep having Netflix? So I don't know what I'm gonna do, basically, is the bottom line. But it's crazy living out here. It's so expensive. Literally, like, everything is so expensive right now. It's crazy. Also, so sorry if you hear planes. I live near an airport, so they're so loud. Good thing this plastic thing was here. That would have fallen on my floor. Okay, I'm tired of that. Okay. Water. So sorry about that. I accidentally had you in the sun, so you kind of got overheated. My phone overheated. But now I blasted my AC. It's cooling down now. Okay. What do you remember? What was like the last thing that I said? Oh, okay, okay. Okay, so anyways, yeah, that almost fell in my lap. But the expensive dessert I was talking about earlier is, it's, okay, this looks so weird on camera, but it's strawberries with literal like melted chocolate and the pistachio butter and stuff. I think it's called kniff. I don't really know. I just have read it like twice. But it's like the Dubai chocolate. Oh, no sponsors. It's the Dubai chocolate strawberry thing. Oh my gosh. Literally so good. I tried like one or two, but then I was like, oh my gosh, we have been talking about Dubai chocolate like so much. I need to call her while I eat this. But it's so good. Like, I've never had like Dubai chocolate, like the actual chocolate thing, but this is so good. I got the small size too, by the way. Like, I wasn't balling out here. I was like, give me the mini. And they were like, okay, this is the mini. It was like in a teeny tiny little cup. Then they put it in this bigger cup. And the mini made my meal $22. This is worth it. This sandwich is well, the sandwich was not. Okay, would buy this again. Would not buy the sandwich again. The sandwich was a disappointment. But it's so, look at that. Oh, so good. So they put like the chocolate, then they put the pistachio butter stuff. I think the pistachio butter stuff might have I don't know what it's called. Do you know what it's called? I don't know what it's called. The kniff, I think. And it might have it mixed in. It kind of looks like it when they put it on. But anyways, they have that, and then they sprinkle pistachios on top, like crushed up pistachios, and also more of the kniff. I don't know, girl. No clue. But yeah, so super fun. I do have my AC going a little bit now because I don't want my phone to overheat again because I want to talk to you and have like this little lunch date. So fun. But yeah, so this is it. Like, I will say the color, I feel like you have to associate it with the right things. Like, to me, it doesn't look like a gross green because I'm like associating it with pistachio rather than like, but I feel like this pistachio green is like a very similar shade to like another type of green. I think we all know what I'm talking about. But yeah, so it's so good though. I hope you can't hear me chewing that much because like I'm not an ASMR artist. I can't chew prettily. I'm not good. Look at the way they cut the strawberry. Oh, I don't know if it'll let me show you. It might fall off the work. They cut the strawberry tops out. They just kind of like put a circle in there. Interesting. I wonder if they have a kind of tool for that. Ah, it's falling. Don't watch me eat either. I'm not a pretty eater. Sorry. I have a small mouth. So I always have to be like, you know, don't watch me eat. You don't want to. It's not gonna be satisfying. I told you, I'm not like a mukbanger. Okay? Not a mukbanger. I literally am just eating on camera just so I can talk to you, okay? So we can have our cute little lunch date. See my double chin? Crazy. Double chins? You know what? I'm gonna say something. Unpopular opinion. Double chins are completely normal. And like, everybody has one. Like, literally, let's calm down about the double chins, everyone. Let's calm down. I do recommend this though. Not the sandwich, but this. Which is so sad because this is probably just like a little seasonal thing that they're gonna have. But it's so good. Look at that, covered. Anyways, Robert Irwin, girl, I know you know about him because I talk about him. I'm just kidding. I don't talk about him that much. But no, for real, like, I wouldn't say he's my celebrity crush, but he is like there. Like, he's cute and I do admire him. I wouldn't say he's my celebrity crush, but he is my other friend's celebrity crush. And he just said online, he was like, I'm waiting for my American tourist, because his mom and his sister both married. Oh no, wait, his mom is an American tourist. His dad and his sister both married American tourists that came to like the zoo. Well, back then, I don't know if it was really a zoo. It might have just been like a sanctuary kind of thing. I don't know if it was called zoo when his parents met. But so he's like, you know, maybe I'm just meant for an American. So my friend's going like crazy about it. She's like, I gotta go to Australia. I have to go. It's pretty funny. Would I go to Australia? Zoo. Yes, of course. I would love to. Mostly because, though, do you remember that time I went to the OCD clinic? Yeah, when I, like, found out I had OCD. Yeah. So, like, honestly, OCD is kind of weird because it's kind of like brushing your teeth. If you don't brush your teeth, like, you your teeth are gonna fall out, right? But if you brush them every day, it's like fine. Excuse me. What was I talking about? Sorry, I got distracted. Saw someone out the window. But yeah, so I went to the OCD clinic because I didn't know I had OCD. So my OCD was really bad, and I had to be there for literally like, I think it was like 3 or 4 hours every single weekday, doing exposure therapy, which is literally doing the things you're scared of, so you stop being scared of them, basically. So really stressful stuff, and it was literally crazy, like insane. I was like, but I would come home, and at the time I was sharing a room with one of my sisters, because I was supposed to be college, but I was not in college yet. I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do or where I wanted to go, so I decided to just work. So I stayed home. I was living with my sister, or with my parents. I was sharing with my sister, and she was also doing like the same thing, and so we both would come home and we both would be so tired, and then she'd be like, oh, can I like be alone for a little bit? And I'd be like, okay. And so then I'd leave, but I was like so dead, like my brain did not want to work, and every single day, I swear, I would watch Crikey, It's the Irwins on Discovery, because it was just, okay, I didn't want to watch something that had too much like drama or too many things that I had to keep track of or remember or things, and it was just such a simple, easy, heartwarming show to watch. Like there's some sad parts, you know, some animals passed away and those are really sad and things like that, but for the most part it was just so interesting to like see how they live their lives. I mean, kind of. It's not like they take you on like a house tour or anything, but like you see like what they spend a lot of their time doing, and it was really interesting. And so I used to watch that all the time. So now I'm a huge, huge Irwin family fan. I would go to Australia Zoo. One of my like bucket list items, like for traveling, is go to Australia Zoo. Now that I have a passport, I feel like everything is so much closer. Cause like I grew up, my dad had gone places because he was in the military, but I had never gone outside of continental US. So I'd never gone to Hawaii or Alaska or any other place either. So like going those places always seemed like so out of reach and so far away. And I don't think my mom ever had a passport. She might have had a passport, but I don't think she ever went out of the country. So like it was just like a thing. And then I got my passport to go on that one trip, which got canceled, and then now, whoa, I can't talk. Now I feel like the world is just like, I just need the money to travel, you know, like I just need the money and I can go places. It's great. So that's really exciting. I'm gonna try to cut this strawberry. I don't know if I can. There we go. But yeah. Who is, like, where's your dream destination? I think right now, I've been kind of getting back into it because my friend's been so like, I have to go to Australia. I've been getting kind of back into it, and like I think Australia right now would be like one of my top locations to go. Because on top of that, you already know my favorite candy bar is a Violet Crumble, which is an Australian candy bar. So I have to go see the birthplace of my favorite candy bar. Because what else am I going to do? Cry? You know? I love that stuff. You've never had a Violet Crumble? It's so good. Okay. So here. I'll tell you this. My dad was also raised, like his dad was in the military, so he spent a lot of time in England. So growing up, we always ate like a lot of English candy and stuff. And so a lot of the stores that sell English candy also happen to sell Australian candy. And I tried a Violet Crumble that way. Like, never been to Australia, but that's how I tried it. And they're so good. It's like a honeycomb candy covered in chocolate. It's really similar to like if you have ever had a Crunchy bar, which is a British one. That's honeycomb covered in chocolate. But I like the ratio of honeycomb to chocolate better in the Violet Crumble. And you can get the dark chocolate Violet Crumbles. Oh, so good. Like, literally amazing. You would not believe. So, definitely, you should check it out. I'm getting, like, this stuff all over. But yeah, I would go there. Or I would go to Ireland. Or I would go to... maybe like... Greece. Or I think I've seen so many pictures of like mountainous Japan. Like I think Tokyo would be so cool, but I also think like the other cities that are more in like the mountains and stuff, those are also like, they look beautiful, like literally amazing. So there would be so cool. I think Korea would be cool. I think, you know, like, because I'm a huge history buff, you already know that. So in school, I feel like they taught us so much about like Eurocentric history that we didn't learn a lot about like Asian history. And now that I'm learning a lot more about Asian history, I'm like, wow, this is really interesting. Like, now that I have been introduced to more like K-dramas, C-dramas, J-dramas, I'm like, wow, the historical ones? Oh, I love historical fiction, you already know. So it's just like literally so good. Like some of them I literally think are better than Bridgerton. So good. And so now I'm like, and I know like they're fiction, like they're obviously not real and it didn't actually happen, but like that kind of stuff is just so interesting to me now, because like I just didn't learn it in school, which I think is so stupid. I feel like they should teach, like, if it's gonna be world history, you should teach about the world, not just Europe. You know what I mean? So I don't really know, but oh, this is a big strawberry. Gosh dang. That is huge. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna cut this one. I like don't think there's any way I can eat this. Luckily, they give me knives. Well, they gave me a knife, not knives, plural. But I think Australia would be so fun. And you could go there like wintertime here. Because I'm hoping, I wonder if most Americans are dumb enough to think that like wintertime here is wintertime there, when it's actually summertime there. Or if they're smart enough to know that, because I wonder if it's super busy in Australia during the tourist season. Oh, you didn't? Oh, sorry. I like kind of jump around a lot. I think it probably has to do with me not being on my ADHD medication, so not being on any. I actually never had any. I should have drinking some caffeine and self-medicated before this. But yeah. Australia, going back to Australia, sorry. You had no clue I was talking about there, sorry about that. But yeah, so I wonder if people are, like, they're like, oh, it's cold, I don't want to go to Australia, it'll be cold, but it's actually summer. I think the best time to go would be, like, fall. I would love to go in the fall. I think that would be a good time to go. Like fall here, like October, because then it's like spring there, so it's like not super touristy season, but it's still a little bit warmer. So that's what I think I would do, is go like in October, but it might be really rainy. I'd have to look up like weather patterns. Oh, you've never seen my car, huh? It's nothing like crazy. It's I got it for a good deal though, because the place that I got it from, they specialize in like hail damage. So it's like, it's not even that bad. Like, it's like just my hood is like kind of peppered with hail, and the little divots. But I got it for a really good deal because it was 2023 and it had like 50,000 miles on it, maybe. And it was for like $15,000, which was like a pretty good deal, you know, especially for like a first car. So, and I'm paying for it all by myself. So, you know. My dad did co-sign though, because it was my first car. So I think it was like policy that they co-signed. Sorry, there's another big strawberry. I just have to, my fork's in the way. Cut it up to quarters. Okay. I was gonna eat it off the knife, but then I decided that's probably not a good idea. Okay, that's how you do it. I'm just gonna just put that right back in there. Actually, let me get a napkin out before I put this back in the packet. But yeah, I'm getting pretty good at Spanish. Like, I feel like at my job I have to use a lot of Spanish, and you know, I do speak it, but I didn't know like the terminology for a chiropractic office. Like, I didn't know what it was like. Do this stretch, hold this stretch for 10 seconds, or in between your shoulder blades. Like, I didn't know that stuff. So I was like, an Easton machine. I was like, I still don't know. It's hard for me to figure it out, so I just call it Estim. So, but it's going good. My Spanish is like keeping up because I think I use it a little bit more. Ew. Why did I actually touch my face? Wow, this is like so out of focus. Is it blurry for you? I feel like my camera is so dirty, but oh well. I don't need all of you. My favorite food? Maybe like, I don't know. I am so indecisive. I can never tell people. People are always like, what's your favorite this? What's your favorite that? No clue. Right now, this. Oh, that was a strawberry. I thought that was just a piece of one. You see the pimple? To be fair though, my skin is looking a lot better. I started like really taking care of it and like getting this whole new skincare routine. Because I was like, because a while ago, I went to the dermatologist and he put me on like low dose Accutane, which is like instead of taking like 1 to 2 pills a day, you take 1 to 2 pills a week, and that works. And you have like less of the side effects and stuff. But it's not that great. I mean, not that it's not that great. I loved it, and the side effects weren't that bad. It's like not great for like preventing skin cancer though. I tanned really, like my skin was so sensitive to the sun. But, and also like, it's just like a really strong medication, and so like it can cause like birth defects and stuff like that. And obviously I'm like not actively trying to have children, but I don't plan on it. I'm like single and stuff, but like still, like I just didn't want to have to deal with it. So I'm trying to fix my skin just using stuff I can buy instead of like a medicine. And if worse comes to worse, I'll go to the dermatologist and try to get like a cream or something, because like I just don't want to deal with like such a strong medicine. So, But it does really work. Like, if you don't mind it, I feel like the side effects weren't that bad. I just don't, like, really, want to take it. Because it's so strong. And, like, what if I get married soon? You know, before I was a teenager. Now I'm a young adult. I might get married. You never know. And I just don't want to have to, like, deal with going off of it and stuff. And now I think that I'm not a teenager, because back then they let me just, because I think you have to have, like, 2 forms of birth control to take it. And back then they let me just choose, because I was, like, a teenager, just do, like, abstinence and condoms. But now that I am not a teenager, I think they'd want to put me on birth control for it. Which also, like, in and of itself, if I could just take it without the birth control, I probably would. But with birth control, I don't want to. Like, everybody I know who's on birth control hates it. So, I don't want to do it. So, that's actually the main reason, is I don't want to go on birth control. Have you gone birth control? Yeah. It's like so... Everybody I know just like hates it. It makes you gain weight. It makes you more depressed. It makes you just like... It's so weird. So I don't want to go on it. I'm so full right now. But it's finished. There's like still some chocolate at the bottom. But I don't know if I want to eat that. It might make me sick for the rest of the day. You want a sticker tour? Okay. So, let me wipe my face. Okay, so I live in Utah. Utah Hogle Zoo. Whoa. These new iPhones. Okay. That swig. You know, Utah. This sticker right here. Can you like focus on this? There we go. This sticker is from a YouTuber called The Cottage Fairy. She had an Etsy. Well, I think she still does have an Etsy shop. But she used to sell like postcards and, well, they weren't really postcards. They were like postcard sized prints of her watercolor paintings, and it was like a little freebie in her shop. That sticker's also from there. That rabbit one. This is from, I went to the Red Butte Gardens in Salt Lake City, I think. But it was just like in the gift shop. It's from like at Anella Bees is like the handle on it. Look. But I chose this one because be the change. My mom would always say be the change you wish to see in the world. And I don't think she came up with it. Like I'm like 99.9999999% sure. 99.9. That's not a percentage. 99.999% sure. She did not come up with it. But she would say it all the time. And so I was like, oh, you know, I should get that, you know, in memory of her. So, yeah. Oh, and I have these lavender. I think these came from like a set of postcards I bought to put on my walls from like Amazon or something. But I'm not really sure. I don't really remember. So, that is my little sticker. Should I eat? Okay. I think I'm not gonna eat. Oh, that one was so bad. I just almost flung chocolate everywhere. I'm gonna eat the parts that still have the pistachio butter, but not just like the chocolate. Here, let me. Okay. There's like this salesperson just walking around this parking lot with a clipboard. I don't know what he's doing. Or where he's a salesperson for. But he's just like walking around. I just see him like, he keeps walking. I saw him when I parked. But somebody told me I wiped my mouth like a man because I got like, but look, I'm just getting like the inner corners, okay? It's not my fault you're dirty. I love water. Depends on where I live. When I lived in Tennessee, the water was nasty. Like, it literally tasted like boogers. I don't know if you've ever had the booger flavored jelly bean from like the Bean Boozled, but that's how it tastes. That's how the water literally tastes to me. And so I had to buy like a pitcher, a water filter pitcher thingy when I was there, just so I could drink the water. And then I couldn't even put ice in my water because the ice would make it taste like boogers. So, it's not recommended. Get your own ice maker, I guess. Is this so loud? I think he's getting signatures for something. I don't wanna. Please don't approach me. Sorry, I'm kind of hiding. I'm trying not to look at him. I hope he doesn't notice me in here. I didn't even know. What if it's like against my political beliefs and he asks me and I'll just be like, I don't believe in that. Well, to be fair, most of the stuff that's against my political beliefs, like, is like kind of pretty, I'm pretty passionate about. So probably like, girl, what do you mean people shouldn't have rights? So please leave. Oh, he left, thank goodness. I just like, I don't like social situations. Did I color my hair? No. It does look kind of like a different shade in this lighting. I feel like this one looks like a different shade, but I think this is just because my camera's like smeared with something. So I'm not really sure about that. But yeah, anyways. I have to get going to work. So I love you. I'll talk to you later. I hope your meal was like super tasty and it tasted delicious and everything was amazing. But a lot of love and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Bye.